We are behind Livingston. We're travelling to Livingston. We must beat Livingston. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland 90. It is the Football Manager 2023 career mode. We're playing with Heart of Midlothian. We are in 4th place, but we're behind Livingston, and more importantly, we're 4 points behind Livingston. And that gap, if we're not careful, after today's first game, could open up to 7. Livy are in form, Livy are at home, and Livy are going to be a big challenge for us. And if we do lose to Livingston, then we could find ourselves cut adrift in 4th place. Now, we also have European action today. We're taking on Borussia Mönchengladbach, and if we want to have any chance of getting out of the group, we have to beat Borussia Mönchengladbach as well. So, we're heading into today's episodes under pressure, man. We're feeling it. We need the wins. We need to get the 3 points in both domestic action and, of course, in Europe as well. And it's going to be tough, guys. It is really going to be tough. We're not in the best of form. I know we're sitting in 4th place, which would suggest we're doing okay. But yeah, I'm not convinced with the way we're playing at the moment. So we will try our best. Obviously, that's all you can do. But I would love to be going into today's games thinking, you know what, we're going to beat Livy, we're going to beat Borussia Mönchengladbach, but really, I'm going in low on confidence, and I'm thinking, please, God, if you're real, if you're actually there, will you please listen to these prayers, man, and give us a couple of wins, because we desperately need them. I'm going in with hope more than I am confidence. But anyway, hope, confidence, luck, fluke, skill, I don't care what it is. I don't care what it takes to get these wins today. Let's just try, guys, and get these said wins. Now, we do have some Scottish Cup second round replays taking place, but we don't worry about that until we get to the latter stages. That's when we come in to play. Now, Atkinson is looking pretty tired. I don't think Atkinson is going to feature in this one. Andy Halliday's been complaining about a lack of game time. I can't really play Andy Halliday, though, but you know what? We'll get him on the bench. I'm going to get Andy Halliday on the bench here just in case. Hopefully we can use him at some point. Atkinson, we will bring on, we'll play Toby Sibic instead of Atkinson. We've got Michael Smith on the bench. Scott McKenna probably needs to come back in. And look, this team's just way too big, isn't it? Let's be real. Our team is massive, and we probably need to cut it here. When we get into January, I don't know if we're going to get rid of some of these players, but I think we could definitely get rid of some, at least on loan. I think we can at least loan quite a few players out. So, Devlin and Follow might be the midfield duo. Boyce has been playing okay as of late, but I'm not sure whether we stick him in here or do we... You know, I think we will. I think we'll put him in there because no one else has really been delivering at the moment. So I think we're going to go with Boyce in there. Salovic has been playing pretty well also, though. So I don't know. Do we leave Halkett in? Do we go with Halkett and McKenna? McKenna's not registered for... I think we'll maybe play McKenna in this one since he's not registered for Europe. So, yeah, let's go with McKenna. I think he's done okay. And Janelli's still injured, which sucks. And I think that's going to do is Craig Halkett. Let's get Craig Halkett on the bench. Craig Halkett's way too good not to be playing some part of this game. So that's it. That's the team I'm going to go with. Screw it. Barry Mackay not fully fit. Damn it. I'm going to stick with Barry Mackay anyway. He owes us a good game. He owes us something. So hopefully we can see it in this match then against Livingston. And like I said, it's a must-win game for us. Livingston are lining up with George, Devlin, Fitzwater, Balmer, Penrice, Umonga, White, Holt, Pittman, Newbley, and Bruce Anderson. It's a decent Livy side. I'm struggling, though, to see why they are third in the league. Again, Davy Martindale doing a really good job, but hopefully he doesn't do a good job today and he allows us to get a much-needed victory here. That would be very kind of you, Davy Martindale. And I'll tell you what, if you allow us to win the day, I'll send you first class a nice bottle of whatever you want. You know, vodka, whiskey, cheap spirits, you name it, mate. I will make sure it gets delivered to you. But this is it, guys. Big game today. And I said we're 4 points behind Livingston, which we are. But Livy are only 4 points behind Rangers. So even though we're thinking about winning this to try and catch Livy, Livy might be thinking that they can win this and try and catch Rangers. So it really is a big game today for both sides. And like I said, if we lose, 7 points is big. I wouldn't say it's insurmountable, but yeah, 7 points is a massive lead for Livy to have at this stage of the season. So Let's try and avoid that defeat. And hopefully we can get ourselves a win. We're 15 minutes in though. Penrice back to Balmer. Balmer finds Bruce Anderson. And where the hell is the Hearts defence? It's Bruce Anderson's 7th goal of the season. The Livy fans, all 2 of them are going absolutely mental. No, fair play. I think they've actually brought quite a lot of fans to the stadium today. The stadium looks packed out. But honestly, why have we conceded a goal like that? That is disgraceful. Just a ball into the middle of the box there. And there's not a single Hearts player to try and do anything about that cross. And yeah, very, very disappointing, guys. And Livy now have a 1-0 lead. And Joe Newbley, oh my God, it's another ball in. And Sander Clark has to pull off a big stop. Sander Clark there putting that one round at the post for a corner. Holt now. I mean, they're all over us here. We need to do something. Jason Holt, ball in, headed away. It's going to fall back for Holt. It's back in. It's Pittman out to White, and White loses it, and Flack is there, just punts it in to the Livy stands at the Tony Macaroni here. Not a good start for us. Livy all over us, and we cannot keep up with them. It's another chance here for Jason Holt. Ball whipped in. The header lands for, oh my God, Joe White. How can a guy with such a generic fucking name, both names absolutely suck, Joe and White, but he scored an absolute screamer. I'm sure he doesn't give a shit what his name is. Who needs a good name when you've got a left foot like that? That is unbelievable. And we find ourselves 2-0 down here, guys, against Livy. What is happening here? McKenna gets that one away. It's another poor clearance. Oh my God, Penrice with a left foot. He almost copied Joe White. He's almost blasted that one in. Ricky Little scored an own goal for our Brough Rangers. Take the lead in that game. Let's get some shouting going here at the sidelines. Let's berate this team. This is embarrassing, man. How are we 2-0 down here? We've offered next to nothing in the opening of this match. Here we go. It's Flacas. Follow hits the side netting. Probably needed a response there. I mean, it's a decent attempt. It's a decent shot, but it's not quite good enough. You know, it was never really going to challenge the goalkeeper. And we look like we're going to be getting beat here at half time. We are. So it's 2-0. 2-0 to Livy. And, I mean, the sad thing is here, I can't deny they deserve it like they do. I mean, I can't sit here and say they've been lucky, or, you know, we should be winning, or we should be drawing, or we're unlucky, because we're not. We've just been garbage. So hopefully this second half, ball headed over. Robert Snodgrass took the corner. I think we're going to go attacking here. And let's see in terms of, let's get these wing backs going forward. Yeah, let's see if we can get players forward. We try something here. Liam Boyce, Craig, Lawrence Shanklin's on the bench. I mean, I think we're going to bring him on. Wait, I just can't really have Lawrence Shanklin sitting there not playing. So here comes Lawrence Shanklin. Hopefully he can come on and get us back into this game. But at the moment, all we're doing really is passing the ball around the back here, and Livy are enjoying that. You know, they're welcoming that. They're happy for us to pass the bit at the back, because it's putting absolutely no pressure on them. George then with a big punt kick up the field. It's headed by McKenna. It's picked out by Liam Boyce. So he's still on. Ball still to go to play. So the substitutes have yet to be made. Now it is Follow. It's Boyce. Boyce trying to pick one over the top to Flacas. God, no, I thought it was a goal. Flacas Bashili, he should have scored that, man. He's actually, it's a decent strike. It's a good finish, but unfortunately, it's not ended with the ball finishing up in the back of the net. It's finished with the ball just hitting the top netting of the goal, and that is unlucky, but it's not a goal, and we find ourselves still in a bad situation, guys, where we're trailing in this game. Let's bring on Alan Forrest here for Snodgrass. Andy Halliday, I said I would give game time. Let's bring him on. We'll take off Stephen Kingsley, who has been booked. Let's get Lauren Shankland on the attack, by the way. Poacher. Let's get him poaching. And we're also going to go mentality. We are going to go very attacking. In possession. Let's just go more direct. We haven't really got time to waste here. We need to start making things happen. With 12 minutes to go, is there anything for us in this game? I mean, I wanted a win, obviously, before we kicked off. Right now, I would snatch your fingers off. I would bite your fingernails off for a point here. I really would. A draw would be fantastic at the moment. Craig Gordon, I don't know what he's saying it from the sidelines. Sit down, Craig, for fuck's sake, you're not even playing. Maybe he should be playing it. Shankland, oh my God, Shankland. How can Shankland hit a shot that bad? I don't understand how that's happened at all. Lawrence Shankland through on goal. and he somehow hits the ball out the stadium. Unbelievable. Unfucking believable. And it's full time, guys. It's finished Livingston 2, Hearts 0. And you got to feel like that's the kind of results that can get you sacked. I mean, we've dropped 7 points now behind Livingston. Wow. Robbie Nielsen will be sitting by the telephone waiting for a phone call. He'll be thinking, I can get my job back here. This guy's doing shite. And maybe he's got a point. Let's just tell them we're not happy with that performance. And rightfully so. Wasn't good enough. It was not good. It got better in the second half, but I mean, that's not enough. At half time, we're trailing 2-0. The game's pretty much over, so yeah, it doesn't matter if we improved slightly in the second half. We were garbage overall, and that now opens up a 7-point gap between ourselves and third place Livingston. It's actually going to be a long way back. I know we're only about, we're not even a third through the season yet, but still, I stand by the point that I think 7 points could be a hard gap to overcome, especially with how well Livingston are playing at the moment. So we'll see, but right now it doesn't look good for us. We're still in fourth though, which is, I guess, the only saving grace. However, there's a bunch of teams chasing us down. You've got Dundee United, Motherwell and Hibernian, all of them only a couple of points behind us. Dundee United are actually level on points with us. So yeah, it's a lot closer than it actually looks, and 1 or 2 games could change this entire thing up. We could go from fourth to actually finding ourselves out the top 6. So yeah, it's closer than I would have liked. We could have won the day and moved ahead of the teams behind us, but unfortunately that was not in our game plan, and it finished here at the Tony Macaroni. Livingston 2, Hearts 0. Alright, we change our attention now to Europe. We're taking on Borussia Mönchengladbach, and we are going up against them with a pretty makeshift side. So you can see that we're missing a lot of regulars, and yeah, the team just doesn't look that great, to be honest. But we're lining up with Craig Gordon, Lewis Nielsen, Craig Halkett, Kai Rolls, Cochrane, Forrest, Kier Mortasoglu, Benny Benenjamin, Barry Mackay, Matt Ritchie, and Liam Boyce up front. That is the team we are going with. Away from home in Germany, am I confident getting a result? Probably not. I think we need to show everyone what we're all about. What we're all about at the moment, unfortunately, is losing. So yeah, let's not show them that. Let's show them something else rather than losing. Come on, guys. Big win tonight. Big performance needed here. Hopefully win this. And if we do win this, it could be the game that not only kickstarts our European campaign this season. I say kickstart it would technically save it. But it could also, show us, it could, I thought it was going to be 1-0 Borussia Mönchengladbach, but it could really just kickstart our season in general and help us in all competitions. But of course, the main priority is that if we don't win this game, then it is looking like we are out of the Europa Conference League, which would suck to be eliminated after only 4 games, but sometimes that shit kind of happens. It's Thuram, ball into the middle, it's cleared away by Hearts in the end. Thuram back with the ball, Yatta, it's good play from Mönchengladbach. Kramer with a good shot, but Craig Gordon pulls off an equally good save and denies Borussia Mönchengladbach a lead here with 20 minutes in to the first half. Ball comes out, Gordon wraps both arms around it, brings it in close to his chest, and that chance is gone. But we can see Borussia Mönchengladbach enjoying a large percent of the possession. They've also had 7 shots to our 0, so at the moment things are going pretty good for Borussia Mönchengladbach. We're going to go down to balance because at the moment they are just tanking us left, right and centre. Let's see if we can fire the team up though, because they need to do something. We need to win this game. Let's make no mistake about it. Sitting back here and possibly getting a point ain't good enough. And we almost got a point in the last game until we went down to 10 men, which I really don't want to talk about. That last game gave me nightmares. But Numagu in, it's wide of the post. Nagumu there, should he have done better? I don't know. Craig Gordon never even bothered attempting to try and make a save. Grasshoppers are beating Fatisse, so it's an interesting scoreline. Ball played it to Barry Mackay now. Barry Mackay's got Liam Boyce through the middle. Come on! Liam Boyce! Oh man, that's typical. He's not got any pace, so he feels like he needs to shoot from distance, and the shot for distance was absolute garbage. And that allows Borussia Mönchengladbach off the hook. Nets now with a free kick, edge of the box. He hits the top netting, and he cannot direct that one goalwards for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Come on, guys, we need to find a goal here. If we can get a goal, then we're giving ourselves a chance with 2 games remaining, but we really need to win this game. Borussia Mönchengladbach, again, playing their way out from the back. It's Coney now, just launching it forward. It's collected by Halkett, though, taken care of. Back to Craig Gordon. Gordon then to Kai Rolls with the ball at his feet, finds Benenjami to Keo Mortasoglu, who plays a long ball out towards Barry Mackay, but again, Borussia Mönchengladbach intercepting that, not allowing us to make our passes, and Borussia Mönchengladbach are away here. It's Yatta, and it's just like that. It's too easy. It's Yancy Adley with the goal. Borussia Mönchengladbach celebrate. The home fans celebrate. The Hearts fans know what this means, and if the results stay the way they currently are, we will, I repeat, we will be knocked out of the Europa Conference League. What a disaster that would be, seriously. Let's see, we need to get the hands on hips, and we need to go and change something. We're in the position we're in. We deserve to be in the position we're in. Go out and show me something else second half. Boom. That's what we're going to say. Let's also go attacking in this second half, because we need to, unless we change something up, we're just destined to lose this match and fail. So let's go a bit more direct. Let's see if we can hit some early crosses into the box. Craig Gordon makes another save early on here, and the last thing we can afford to do is go 2-0 down. So Craig Gordon, please keep pulling off at these big stops. It's nets now. Ball whipped in. It's headed away again by Boyce. Straight back out for the Borussia Mönchengladbach player, though. Keo Mortasoglu keeps that one in, and he will launch it up, but there's no one there, man. Who's he trying to find? Like, what is he trying to do? He just gets the ball and launches it up the sidelines, and there's not a Hearts player in sight. Just a waste of fucking time, that is. And we're probably going to have to make some more tactical changes here. Let's bring on Folo for Keo Mortasoglu. We'll play Josh Ginnelly up front. Screw it. We don't even have Shankland available, so yeah, Josh Ginnelly is going to be up front. Hopefully his pace can cause Mönchengladbach some problems, but the fact we've only had 2 shots the entire game, that tells me all the problems I need to see. So yeah, we need to do something here. I think it's going to take more than a couple of substitutions. We need to start getting shots away. Let's see if we can fire this team up. Let's shout something. Oh, and it's a penalty, man. It's a fucking dive. He awards the penalty. It's an absolute joke. It was a nudge. Come on. There was barely anything in it. There was barely anything in that. Thuram goes down. Now it's going to be goal. Oh, Craig Gordon. Nah, he's went the right way, but he's not made the save. Craig Gordon goes the right way, but Rami Benesbay with the goal gives Mönchengladbach a 2-goal lead in this tie with 25 minutes to go. And if that doesn't finish things, if that doesn't secure the win for Borussia Mönchengladbach, and if that doesn't at the same time send us out of Europe, then I'm not quite sure what does, because this has just been an absolute disaster. And I tell you what, the battery for the laptop may as well die, because our chances of getting out of this group are dying. Our chances of staying in Europe are dying. The ball through to Thuram. For fuck's sake, Marcus Thuram now, 12th goal of the season, and Hearts are falling apart here. We really are. What is happening? I don't know. You tell me. But it's been Borussia Mönchengladbach 3, Hearts 0. What is happening to us? Honest to God, man. Absolute shit show here for the Jambos. And we need to respond, and we need to do it now. Well, we can't really do it now. This game's done. Don't get me wrong, this game's over, but in our next match against Motherwell, we need to find something. We need to be a different team. Let's give Ewan Henderson a chance. Let's just bring some of the young boys on. Connor Smith. Let's bring on Scott McGills. Fuck it. Nielsen's playing a really bad game. We'll bring those guys on. There's no harm in bringing on these kids. They can't really do any worse than the players that are already on the pitch. So, yeah, get these useless fucks off and bring on the young guns and see if they've got anything else to show us. But it's 3-0 to Borussia Mönchengladbach. That's how it's going to end in this Europa Conference League game. And it's a bit of a disaster. Craig Gordon, when you get beat 3-0, but the goalkeeper produces the best rating in your team, that's when you know you've had a shit day at the office. And by God, was that a shit day at the office. So there you go. We were underdogs. You gave it your best shot. Why the fuck did I say that? That was the wrong thing. That was definitely the wrong thing to say. You were underdogs and you played like it, guys, because we were absolute shit. That's what I wanted to say. Said the wrong thing, god damn it. But yeah, there you go. That will knock us out of Europe. But you can see now, even if we win our last 2 games, we can't do anything. We can finish third, but third doesn't get you out the group. So honestly, what is the point? Win, lose or draw, we're not qualifying from this group. We're mathematically eliminated after 4 games, and that absolutely sucks. I don't want to hear excuses about, oh, it was a difficult draw, it was a tough draw. I think it was a pretty tough draw, but yeah, 1 win, 1 draw even, and 3 defeats. I'm not buying that. That's simply not good enough, and we only have ourselves to blame. So yeah, out of Europe now, who knows? Hopefully we can concentrate on the league, try and start moving up the league table. We've not been good enough in that either. We've not been good enough in anything, whether it be the league, whether it be the cup, whether it be Europe. We've been absolute shite in every single competition, and something has to change. Alright, so we've dished out some new contracts. Honestly, I'm not sure if any of these players deserve contracts, and no, I don't give a shit about this Game Pass, so please leave me alone. But yeah, we have dished out some contracts to Nathaniel Atkinson. He got a 3-year deal. So did Sibic. He got another 3-year deal. So did Janelli. So did Barry Mackay. And so did Stephen Kingsley. So yeah, we've dished out some new deals here, but in all honesty, guys, I think we need some new players. I think we need some new results, because the results we're getting at the moment simply are not good enough. Alrighty then, here we go. Back to the Cinch Premiership, back to league action, and hopefully back to winning ways. I feel like we actually need to win this game after back-to-back defeats. If we do not pick up the win here at Tynecastle against Motherwell, then we really could find ourselves in trouble. We're going to be lining up with Craig Gordon in nets, Sibic at right back, going to be Halkett and Salovic in the centre back positions, Cochrane on the left, in the middle it's going to be Follow and Benenjamin. In front of them got Alan Forrest, Janelli on the right, Mackay on the left, and Shankland up front. Kind of going back with our main kind of squad at the moment. Scott McKenna, only good enough for a place on the bench, as is Cammy Devlin. But yeah, I wouldn't say there's any guaranteed starters for us at the moment. I feel like everybody in the team is replaceable. So hopefully we get some good performance today. Hopefully there's some good markers set down for these people to go, look, I'm not replaceable. I'm the man. I need to be picked every single game for the starting 11. But you can see we've lost 4 out our last 5, and you know that is never a good statistic. Doesn't matter what you're playing in, what league you're in, what team you're in, what competition you're in. It doesn't matter. When you've got 4 defeats in your last 5, then you kind of know that you're in trouble. And you know, we could make it 5 defeats out of 6 if we're not careful here today, guys, because Motherwell have found a little bit of form. They've moved up the table slightly, and they could move above us with a win. So they'll be up for this. They'll be looking for 3 points, and I'm sure Darren Ferguson will do whatever it takes to get those 3 points on the board. They're currently only a point behind us as well, so it's very close, and they do have a game in hand. So, Motherwell will think they've got a really good opportunity, whether it be this game or their game in hand, to overtake us and leapfrog us in the game. Now, in league, 25 minutes in, it's been very quiet. We've got 1 shot apiece so far. It's not what I was expecting. I was hoping to see a little bit more from us so far. Toby Sibic now with the ball, coming into a central position, tries to play it into the middle. The ball finds its way through to Alex Cochrane, who's picked out Shankland, and Liam Kelly's there to deny him. What a chance that was. Lawrence Shankland was through. Looked like Lawrence Shankland, all he had to do was tap it in, get a touch on it, but unfortunately his touch just sent it straight into the hands of Liam Kelly, and it remains Hearts 0, Motherwell 0. Forrest, another nice ball through to Shankland. He's tried to dink it from a distance, and it's another decent effort for Shankland, but again, he has to do better. Josh Janelli with the ball now, gets tackled. Janelli keeps it in place. Josh Janelli with it now, lays it off to Sibic, and that chance comes to an end. Okay, the closer we get to the second half now, the closer we begin to turn up the heat here. We're beginning to turn the pressure on to Motherwell, but they're still holding up pretty well. It's still 0-0, and we're still yet to really create that clear-cut opportunity that we need. Motherwell passing the ball about at the back. It's O'Donnell. Oh, it's intercepted. It's Alan Forrest. It's another chance gone begging. Alan Forrest picks up the loose pass for Stephen O'Donnell, but he could not direct it goalwards. He could not get it on target, and Motherwell again lived to fight another day. Ball into the box, saved by Craig Gordon, which will probably be the last save and last attack of the first half here. So Craig Gordon gets his hands on the ball, I guess, gets a little bit more comfortable here in possession as we approach half-time. What's going to happen now? It's Callum Slattery, Smith, back to Slattery, Motherwell again doing some good stuff here. It's O'Donnell, ball whipped in, it's taken care of by Salivich, it's headed away now, Benjamin trying to get it forward, but again, Motherwell with possession. Goss now over the top to Shields, deflection, I don't believe it. Connor Shields gives Motherwell the lead right on the brink of half-time. And wow, our season is absolutely crumbling here. Like the fucking softest pie you've ever seen in your life, man. It's crumbling into a million pieces. And yeah, I don't know, no amount of super glue is putting this shit back together, guys. We need to find something here in this second half. I'm not angry, just disappointed with you all. That's what I'm going to say to them. Hopefully that works. Yeah, so I don't know if that's like reverse psychology or we're trying to gaslight them or some shit like that. But here, whatever it takes for us to get the win, guys, we need it. Let's go. Sibic now throws it to Giannelli. Come on, Giannelli down this right-hand side. It's a ball in, it's not great, and it's cleared by the first Motherwell man. That's simply not good enough. Follow now, his pass intercepted. Slattery to O'Donnell. O'Donnell now bombing in to the Hearts half. He plays it to Solholm. Solholm now to Slattery, and Slattery on the halfway line of the field. Plays it back to Finn, and Finn now to Solholm again. Motherwell just eating up the clock here, just in possession of the ball, having it all their own way. And let's see if we can, let's see if we can encourage the team here. And let's go on attacking. Shanklin now, come on, Lawrence Shanklin for distance, hits it well over the bar. Poor attempt there for Shanklin. On the counter, on the break, a chance to cause real opportunity, a chance to cause Motherwell problems. And the only problems we caused were for the Hearts fans sitting behind the goal, because someone probably took a ball to the face after that wayward Shanklin shot. So Hibernian now have equalised against Dundee United. Another result that I don't think really helps us. I mean, none of these results really help us. The only thing that would help us if we can get a goal. And at the moment, it doesn't look like we can get that. Let's change things up a bit. So Lawrence Shanklin, he's motivated. The only problem is he's been absolute shit. We're going to bring on Bushile. We will bring on Connor Smith. We'll bring on Matt Ritchie. We'll change these men up front because I feel like we have to change these men up front. No one's really done anything today as of yet, and it's really disappointing, guys. It fucking really is disappointing. That is probably gonna do it for us right now. Alright, that'll do it. We'll make those 4 substitutions. Hopefully one of these guys can come on and has an impact late in the game. It's Cornelius now, good tackle for Benjamin, but again picked up by Barry Mackay, who then loses out to Cornelius. Now it's over the top to Slattery. Slattery here spins around. Cornelius, Bowden takes a shot. I think it may have been fingertip saved by Craig Gordon, although apparently they're saying he didn't touch it. They're saying it's going to be a Hearts goal kick. I'm not too sure if there was contact or not, but it looks like we might have got away with one there. 2 minutes added on time. Can we find an equaliser? The answer to that question is no. The answer to that question is hell no. And that absolutely sucks. There you go, guys. We're going. It's another game. It's another defeat. What the hell is happening to us? Honestly, what are we doing here? And you feel like it's only a matter of time. The board aren't going to be accepting this, man. The board are not going to be happy. Let's see what the board say. I wonder if they'll say anything. I don't think they're going to sack me or anything like that, but they will want improvements, and they will want them soon, because at the moment, we ain't seeing much. Up next, it's Grasshoppers, but again, that game means absolutely nothing. So, I mean, who honestly wants to see us play Grasshoppers? And it's a game that, like I said, it's a game that means hee-haw. It's an irrelevant game that has absolutely nothing on the line. And when it rains, it pours. Knocked out of Europe, doing shite in the league, already knocked out of the Premier Sports Cup, and now in the Scottish Cup we've entered at the 4th round and we've been drawn away from home against Celtic. Could not have got a tougher tie. Everything is just going horribly wrong for us here in this season. However, we did pick up a win, played it off screen, picked up a 4-1 win over at Grasshoppers, which was good, but at the end of the day, we're already out of Europe, so it means absolutely nothing. But, I mean, I guess it was a nice win to stop the rot after losing 3 in a row, so, I mean, we'll take it, but still, we really need to start picking up some wins in the league. And speaking of the league, we have Dundee United up next, back to back, so we're going to take on Dundee United right now, actually, and this is the first of a double header against Dundee United, and you really feel like we have to pick something up here now. Unfortunately, Ginelli's going to be out for about, what, 8 weeks? That's not good. 8 days, 3 weeks. It's not the end of the world, but it would obviously be a lot better if we had him available, but we don't, so we're just going to have to make the most of it. Maybe we could play Alan Forrest out on the... Can play Alan Forrest out on the right. We can do that with George Grant as an advanced playmaker. That might be the role that we go for. Halkett, Saljevic. What do we get? Maybe that'll do us. I think we'll go with that team then. So, yeah, Matt Ritchie's injured and unavailable. Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. We'll get Matt Ritchie out of there. Let's get Kyle Rolls on the bench here. Stephen Kingsley. Why is Stephen Kingsley not playing either? Because apparently Cochrane's having a good game lately, right? What about Benenjamin? Benenjamin's been really, really poor. I'm going to put Cammy Devlin back in. I mean, Cammy Devlin looks like he has got 1 foot at the club. I really want to keep him, but yeah, at the moment, unfortunately, just doesn't look like we're going to be able to keep Cammy Devlin. I'll try and negotiate again. I will try and get him to stay, but for the last 4 months, he's been pretty much saying to me that he has no intention of staying at the club. He doesn't want to be at the club, so I don't know what we can do, guys. But this is the team we're lining up with. Gordon, Sibic, Halkett, Saljevic, Cochrane, Grant, Devlin, Follow, Forrest, Mackay, and Shankland. That is the team right there. And taking on Dundee United in back-to-back games. This is a big chance for us to beat them and go above them, but it's a big chance for them to beat us and increase the gap they already have. They're unbeaten in their last 5, so they will be full of confidence. We do not, unfortunately, have that same record. We've lost quite a few games. I think we've lost, 5 of our last 7, which is just not really good enough, no matter, what way you look at it. So here, we need to pick up a result today at Tannadice. Sabal there takes care of that one, plays it all the way back to Halkett, who will bring it down, collect it, ball out to Barry Mackay, and Barry Mackay just couldn't do good enough. That finish, you expect it to be better. Barry Mackay, you expect him to be better. You expect everything about that to be better. But unfortunately, on that occasion, it was not. Forrest now with the ball. It's Cammy Devlin out to Barry Mackay, headed on to Shankland, and that's more like it. We get a goal. Is it onside? I'm hoping so, and it's not. It's been disallowed. The assistant there taking about 10 years to put their flag up. When I originally seen it, I did have a hint of offside about it, but I mean, the linesman took ages to put their flag up, so I just assumed that the goal was good. I assumed that the goal was allowed to stand, but obviously not there because it's been chopped off about 10 seconds later after Shankland had already celebrated and thought that he'd scored against his former club. So, yeah, disappointing there. Shankland trying to run onto that. Sabald gets back in time and picks it up now. It's Meekinson. Dundee United now looking dangerous. Ball out to Tony Watt. Tony Watt chests it down. Tony Watt now coming inside. Tony Watt takes a shot and it's just wide of the post. Tony Watt there coming close to getting Dundee United ahead in this game. Thankfully though for us, his shot just wide of the target, and it still remains 0-0 here. Both teams trying to break the deadlock, but no team having such luck at the moment. It's still 0-0 here at half time. And it is 0-0 at Tannadice. So, yeah, big second half coming up here, man. We haven't really done much. I'm happy. I'm proud of everyone's efforts. Keep going. I mean, the effort's been okay, but I think we need a little bit more quality in the second half. So, hopefully we can deliver that. Ian Harks is coming on for Chris Mockery. So, it's a change that Dundee United are making straight away. Straight off the bat, they're not willing to wait any longer. They're bringing in a change right here, right now. It's Dylan Levitt, free kick. Oh, it might be saved from Gordon there. It's back it to Levitt. Harks is going to try and collect as he does. Back to Levitt now. It's Dundee United, and this time they can't do anything. Duke has scored for Aberdeen, so Aberdeen are beating Kilmarnock at Pittodrie. Is that a goal that maybe drops us down the league table? It could, to be fair. We need to have an updated look at the league table. I'm scared to look at the league table. I feel like every single goal that goes in just puts us one place lower. But it's Grant now. Down this right-hand side, George Grant, and he gets the ball taken off him way too easy. But he gets it back. Grant now, Forrest. And that could be a penalty. Is it? It is a penalty. Wow, okay. Very fortunate there, but we will take it. It's going to be Lawrence Shankland here to give us a 1-0 lead. He's already scored the day. It was disallowed, but there's no disallowing that. Lawrence Shankland with the strike. It's his 8th goal of the season, and I will be the first to hold my hands up and admit that we got away with one there. Honestly, I do not know why that was, given, that penalty, because it was not a fucking penalty at all. We're going to bring on Scott McKenna for Salivich because he's on a yellow card. But I'm happy we got the goal. But definitely not a penalty. But we will take that. And Keir Mortasoglu is going to come on as well. And we will take off Cammy Devlin. And why is Sander Clark in there? Jesus Christ. Let's get Benny Benenjami on as we look to get these fresh legs going here. So 28 minutes remaining. It's all about seeing this game out now. A win should put us back into the top 6, so that has got to be the target. Harry McCurdy scores for Hibernian. They're beating Ross County by a goal to 0, and with 10 minutes remaining, guys, we have the lead against Dundee United in the first of 2 games back-to-back against the Tannadice Club, and we're 3 minutes away from picking up a big 3 points. But Graham now playing a ball to Chambers. Oh my god, it's another penalty, and I think Cochrane's already on a card here. This could be a red. Maybe not. I think he's going to spare us the red card, but it's going to be a penalty for Dundee United. A chance for Sebald to equalise. He hits the post. Wow. Sebald hitting the post there. Massive chance to equalise for Dundee United. They could not take it. And with 4 minutes added on time, I think we're going to be okay. McKenna plays it short to Keir Mortasoglu. McKenna's been dispossessed by Harks. Tried to find Tony Watt, but it's intercepted by Benenjami, and now it's Forrest. Ball played out. Mackay brings it down. Mackay now charging as Dundee United defence, and it's in towards the ball. Freeman now clears away. McKenna, Keir Mortasoglu, Benenjami. It's George Grant. Oh my god, he's blasted that. What a strike that is for George Grant. Couldn't find the back of the net, but I think we're going to be okay. We are okay. We hold on. 1-0 win over Dundee United. It wasn't convincing, but it was okay. It was decent. We hung in there. We got the crucial goal that we needed, and it was enough to get us the 3 points. So that win against Dundee United moves us up into 5th. It gets us back into the European spots, and it gets us above Dundee United. But they will have a chance in the very next game when we take them on next time out, guys, at Tynecastle. It's very strange back-to-back games against Dundee United, but who are we to complain? As long as we can beat Dundee United, I'll happily play them every single week. But that's going to do it, guys, for the Hearts Football Manager save. I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I will see you next time out, and hopefully we can make it back-to-back wins against United. Till then, though, till next time, peace.